So we are here walking. Did about an hour or so earlier, and we're doing another maybe working out a little bit today. But staying moving. Staying moving, just had some oatmeal, 2 scoops of protein powder, a little bit of beef liver, preteen, and trimethylglycine, and just sticking with it. And thinking about something very pivotal, and that is that there seems to be a confluence, a conjugation, a chimera, an amalgamation, an expression of the same person in social media, where there virtually is no individuation with the videos that are made, the logic behind certain expressions, the language model that's being used, regardless of language structure, that is geographical influence. When you look at the closed captioning and the transcription, the translation, you will see that people speak in the same nuanced colloquial way, right? So this leads into the startling realization that if we're to say that someone is conscious, what aspect of them is conscious, right? So in other words, if you're thinking, not only, through the existential expression of dialectics, through expression, but you're actually at the base thinking and prompted from the same motivations, the same memory pool, right? The same derivations, that is, the minute differences and changes between people and what gives rise from the nexus of why somebody does something, the motivation behind it, the energy that's put into it, the logic that surrounds it, right? From the foods that people like, it's becoming generic, banal, synonymous, ubiquitous all around. And it's becoming alarmingly evident that we're dealing with a singular consciousness. That's you and me and everybody else, that everyone thinks the same way, reacts the same way, to the point where you can almost see them like they are a school of fish that is being directed by these AI algorithms, right? To where people's, from a social engineering perspective, you have this Google computer system, this pervading global system that has turned everyone essentially into video making production, traveling production factories, right? So all that anybody really can do is talk about themselves, what they've done, and there's no more perks. It's how transparent and how translucent you are as to lay yourself out there. The cancel culture is active. It's almost like skeet shooting or duck hunt, if you've ever seen that, or more like what was that thing where those little squirrels come up, and I never really got into that game, but that was real popular for a long time, where you smash the heads of these little squirrels that pop up out of these holes, right? It's more like that as an analogy, right? Where you get rid of any entropy-based refraction that can come back up and bite you, to where we're in a terrible time right now, politically, socio-politically, where any advancements that were being made to end the good old boy network in these niche communities have been thwarted, to the point where, like, even with the civil rights lawyer, I don't remember, maybe that's his name, but you'll look at these stories that he did a year plus ago, that you'd think that there'd be some updates, and no updates, because the tyrannical aspect of the good old boys network, it's been bolstered. Money's been put back into it. The hush hush, shh, don't tell